Shalom, shalom. Call halal Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Waha, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to Yahakim, pushing his word and truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. This is Amathia from GMS Dallas, Great Millstone. All right. As we've seen today, that it was $1 to $2 trillion that was lost in the stock market today, and that is a big hit. You know, people are like, well, we have seen that before. Yeah, I think it happened happened last year as well. And the thing is, if you look at what's going on with the wars, with the Strait of Hormuz, these things are gonna get worse. And see, it's a trickle-down effect. You know, there's a trickle-down effect, and it's gonna lead to what? You Babylonians, which is you Americans. All this is come forth where all the things you're trying to continue growing as far as your finances. We see things are getting hard as far as your livelihood. As far as saying your livelihood, you know, your everything is continue to increase, to inflate, as far as the pricing of all your goods, the pricing of gas, okay? But yet, what's not increasing as fast as the goods and things like that, of the oil, all these things, what's not increasing as much is your pay rate. So that's causing what? To have people to live in more of a strain or a tight situation. And that ultimately, when you see these things happen in history, it cuts out the middle class. And the middle class is like the backbone of your society, right? That is the backbone of your society. Now, I want to get right to it here. This is Haggai 1, verse 6. It says, "You have sown much and bring in little, yet eat but have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warmth. And he that earneth wages to put into bag with holes." All right. And like you say, you've sown much. You have did all this work. You have put in work 40, 50, 60 hours a week. You know, usually you do that, you be like, man, I'm gonna pay off. I can probably throw some money back, save a little bit, take my family out, you know, work on my car, you know, whatever you trying to do, because you got a little extra money. But now extra money don't do nothing but what? Go towards bills to help you make ends meet to make it to the next week. That's why you have majority of the people are working multiple jobs just to have a roof over their head, to have a car. See? That's what it's going into. You're working all these things, doing so much of this work, wearing your ass out, getting wore out with all this work. And what is it doing? Nothing but getting you by to the next pay period. See, when that middle class, like I say, is that backbone. That what keeps society going. So when you break that down, it's just like a person with a broke back can't really do too much. Just like with when you got a broke leg or a broke arm or something like that, you can move around a little bit. That broke back, you really can't do too much. You know, that's really your stability. And now it ain't nothing but what the upper class and the lower class. That's why you have like these bigwigs going out telling you that in times to come, and shortly, you're gonna have only the upper class that will be able to fly from here to there. Your lower class is gonna be stuck. That's why they're working on creating 15-minute cities. That's why they're working on for you to be at the house and you just receive like a stipend just to sit your ass home and look at your family and don't go nowhere. Because you're gonna be making the bare minimum just to cover food and just have on a little clothes. But like I say, won't be able to go anywhere. This is what society Esau is creating for you. So with all this stuff you're doing, Like I said, now even people that make six figures are damn near living check for check. Ain't that crazy? Think about that. When you were making 70, 80, $100,000 a year back in the day, you was balling like, God damn, this dude making money. Now he's looking at you like, damn, we're in the same boat. See? Just like anything that you do, what did somebody say? You cut out the middle man, you have a problem with the lower man, with the man at the bottom. See? So this is what Esau's doing. That's why you got the bag full of holes. No matter how much money you make, Esau is making it a way where you won't be able, how much money you make, you won't have enough to make it, to be comfortable. So the comfortability in the place is going to be going out the door. We see that's happening today. The mirth of this place is going down. This is the deal where Babylon is falling. It's to tell you about in Revelation 14, Revelation 18, Jeremiah 51. Okay? You want to try to continue Babylon, have Babylon to increase, but no, Babylon is falling. And see, this is the organized demolition. Esau is setting up for what? For the ultimate, his ultimate scheme, which is what? The MOTB. To get everybody to see him. That's what Aaron Russo told Nick Rockefeller. When Aaron Russo asked him, he was like, why are you doing all this? What is the cause of all this? You know? And even then, it went all the way back to looking for a man in a cave, lying. You know? All these things that they've been setting up. You know, the 911 deal. All this is to lead up what he's basically about to accomplish today is what? That CHIP, that digital ID that eventually is going to be looking to put it inside you and you will be his patent. That's why you got a bag full of holes right now. Because he wants you to come for the one of all things. And they say in order to receive the things that you acquire, even the necessities, you got to come to him. And he said in order to come to him, you have to get this CHIP. Right? You got to look at it now. You never trust our enemy. He's the same OE. This is Revelation 13 in verse 16. And it says, and he called of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save that he might have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you won't be able to do nothing, buy or sell, unless you have what? That mark. See, it's two marks. You have that charagma, which is the MOTB, that mark, the mark of the beast, and also you have the water, all right, that mark of exemption. Okay, as it talks about in Ezekiel 9. That's what the elect is going to have, the elect of Israel. That the why, that's going to be exempt from what? Exempt from that judgment that the Lord is going to bring upon the earth, that righteous indignation. Because the people that love the world and the things in the world, they're going to get to a point where they want to get back to the old ways. And those old ways, they're going to look for what? A way out of bad times, evil times. So they're going to be accepting to what Esau is going to be presenting to them. And that's coming very, very soon. That's what King Charles, okay, in England, he put on his crown just to tell you that. Okay? The society is going to come digital, and it's going to be eventually going to be put inside you. Those are the ones that's going to bow the knee to Baal and accept that. But the elect is not going to bow the knee down to Baal. All right? But it all starts with what? Him taking away luxury. It taking away comfortability. And that leads to what? You have done so much work. You have so much, you're not going to receive little because you're going to have like a bag with holes in it. You better wake up. Okay? Be circumspect. Not as fools, but as wise. Because these days are what? They're evil, bad times. That's the time of Jacob's trouble. But the elect is going to be saved out of it. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Waha, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Double honors to the bishops in Connecticut, to you elders, all right, to you Akim, keep pushing. Shalom.